And ball is not going in. It's a body of work over the course of this year has been pretty solid. Last stretch has not been great, not even to my standards. So you just got to stick with the program. I've never been reactive in terms of, tough shooting nights or whatever, the same process, and just understand the big picture of what we're trying to do and what I'm trying to do, and that it'll come around. So it's hard to remind yourself of that in the middle of a game like tonight where like they all felt good. Like last game, I felt like all of them had no chance from the jump. Tonight was different mentality. Like every one of them felt good. Only one of them goes in, and even inside the arc, it was tough. So just got to stick with the program and live out the line, like don't lose confidence.
You were almost laughing at that one with like 2 minutes left. I think Steve said he's like 4 in and out tonight.
Yeah, a lot of them. Like I said, it's just not one of those where you try to overreact. Like, set the bar really high, and I want to keep doing that and never let my standards slip. So when it's a night like tonight, or like it has been for a while, just stick with the work, and the work will show eventually.
Bigger picture, Steve was mentioning like defenses are more consistently overselling against you this year. How much of maybe your receiving percentage is being a little bit down, or just the way defenses every night are doing what they're doing?
I don't ever try to let that play into me because it's not under my control if that's going to change. I got to still, like last year, be able to deal with it and still be efficient, still shoot the ball, still make plays, still have impact. And, that's the approach. It's never a situation where, again, I'll get wrapped up in a down period of the season because I know there's a lot of basketball left.
Do you remember the last time you had this kind of?
I haven't.
Ever?
No. So I'm excited about what's to come.
You just talking about the last 2 games?
Huh?
You just talking about the last 2 games?
I think just over the course of these last 10 to 15-ish where usually there's mechanics or something that I can focus on. Now it's just, again, dealing with defenses, dealing with shots that I'm going to get and staying confident. So I don't want to harp on it too much because I'm not worried at all.
Left quad tonight, just that many?
Yeah, that sucked.
He said there's a chance for rest tomorrow. Do you think you can expect the rest?
The way it feels right now, I'm not optimistic, but we'll see.
Does it be, I assume kind of before, does it feel like something that can be more than a tomorrow?
No. I hope not.
Okay.
I hope not. The body feeds off the mind, so I hope not.
Yeah. Clay is obviously coming back soon. How much do you think he can help one off defenses if they want to do what they're doing?
A lot, but that's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about just him enjoying playing basketball again. There's the narratives and the impact will take place accordingly, and as he gets more and more comfortable every game he plays, he'll take us to another level. So the narrative is about him and him coming back and him enjoying basketball and him just having fun playing the game again. So the rest will take care of itself.
How much was your quad bothering you after that injury in the third quarter? Was it something you were thinking about, or were you able to kind of figure it out?
If you're playing and you have an injury or something that happens and you can keep going, you don't think about it as much, even though it might be affecting you because you don't have time to think about it. In between timeouts or during your rest periods, you do your maintenance work or get heat on or whatever, but while you're playing, things are moving so fast. If you're able to play, you don't think about it, and that's how I approach it.
Okay, hang on to Monty, go ahead.
Stephen, what happened on that play in the fourth quarter, late in the game, where you had a layup and you threw this beautiful pass that went out of bounds? What happened there?
Looking at time and scores, thinking we needed a big three to keep the momentum and try to play the possession game, and I just made the wrong read. There were two guys open, and I should have waited an extra second, honestly, to let JP get to the corner, so he had a wide open three. I threw it to where he was, not where he was going. I don't even know how open I was under the basket because I was just worried about getting it out to a three.
Pretty open.
That's pretty open. I'd like to have that one back then.
Thanks, man.
One last one for Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
On the night where Dirk Nowitzki's having his number retired, Steph, what are your thoughts on his career?
Icon. Everybody talked about changing the game, and he definitely did that and did it his way. Playing for the same franchise for 21 years, and just what he meant to the city, to this organization, and he opened up the gates for international players to believe that they could have amazing careers in the NBA and give them confidence, but just an art form of shooting the basketball, with his physical stature, his height, and just his touch, like it was something nobody had ever seen before. So he obviously has left an amazing legacy on the game of basketball and NBA and here in Dallas. So this is an amazing experience to watch him get his jersey retired and for him to feel the love from the fan base that he impacted for that long. It's pretty awesome.